This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening once again. Hope my voice is audible to everyone. So we shall go through with the last session what we did with. So can anyone recall it? Can anyone unmute yourself and you can recall it? Either it is a correct or wrong, it's okay, but I request you people to react on it. So please respond. So what was the topic we had been done yesterday?
So we learned how to create a logo for like our business and like a poster of our business.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you, ma'am. So in the last session, we have been discussed about what is the business profile, how it has to be there, and also we have been discussed how we can be able to make a representation of our brand. So through the logo designing, and also I requested the people to create a poster for an invitation of your brand opening or for an offer. So whatever the kind. So I was requested with an poster. I think few of them have been tried and they have been shared it on the WhatsApp group. That's good. So is there anything you want to get clarification or any kind of doubt you have it while using the Canva? So if you have any doubt, you can raise it. In case if it is you are clear with everything, you can type it as clear on the chat box. Okay. So I consider this as a you are being clear with how you can be able to create a poster. Is there anyone still want to know so they can say it as yes at any point of time? Okay. So the next concept what we are going to create it right now. It is going to be how you can be able to bring your business details on a search engine. So the first point of our digital marketing process. So how many points did we discuss in the digital marketing process? Do anyone have an idea? Can you recall it? How many points did we talk about digital marketing process? Can anyone recall it? How many points on digital marketing process did we discuss?
So six.
Six, very good. So can you recall it? What are the points, ma? So I
First
just
one,
want the heading of it. Yes, it was visibility,
second bringing target traffic,
bringing the traffic, good,
third engagement,
very good,
fourth conversion,
conversion.
fifth measurement,
Fifth was measurement, very good.
and sixth is retention, retain back. Retention
Yes,
basically.
yes. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Good. So we have been discussed with these 6 points. So if I want to follow with this. So I have to start it from the first point, that is keeping our business visible to the audience. So how we can be able to bring it visible? So we have been discussed few of the ways like social media accounts creation, website creation, landing page creation, blogs creation. So in any one of these ways or all the ways you can be able to be visible to the people. So now in this kind, like if I want to keep an visibility, so before going for social media platform, so we can be able to create a page of your business information and web page of your business information. Either it could be a one single page or you can create multiple page. So a single page creation, we can consider it as a landing page, and multiple web pages, if you are going to create it, we can consider it as a website. Okay, a collection of multiple business web pages, we call it as a website. A single page of information, if you want it, we call it as a landing page, right? So if I want to create such type of one page, so it is not going to be at a free of cost. So you have to buy the domain and you have to create an you have to buy with the web hosting space where you are supposed to add your content into the web page. So it is going to be on chargeable base. So we can be able to make use of Google's product, which will allow you to try with a demo and you can be able to publish it. And if you want to make it on the real time business, so you can be able to bring buy with a domain which is very lesser price, and you can be able to publish it publicly, and you can be able to get more and more visitors towards your website page. Okay, so what is that Google's product is? It is called as Google Sites. So have you been heard about this Google Site platform before? So if it is yes, you can type it as yes. If it is no, you can type it as no. Is there anyone in this room have been created with any web page? Have an idea of creation of web page? If it is yes, you can type it as yes. If it is no, you can type it as no. Okay, good. Fine. Yes. Nandini, if you don't mind, can I know that do you have a web page as of now, or do you have an idea of creation of web page?
Yes, sir. Actually, in our like college, we had a workshop of like create website development and all. So in
Oh,
that, I learned like through coding, like through Visual
okay. By
Studio.
using the okay. So you used an app and you created that
Yes, sir.
using the HTML code.
Yes, sir. HTML code.
Okay, that's very nice. Good. So, like when we are going to think about a web page, so most of us we will be thinking that we should have a coding language. So then only it is possible. Yes, coding language through also you can be able to create a web page. But most of the people are going to be with a non-IT background. So we are not going to be interested with learning with the coding. So for such of people, we can be able to try with an predefined template pages. So you can be able to buy the domain and you can create your content by using the predefined templates itself, and you can publish it as on your website. So it is possible. So in that we have a lot of platforms to create such type of pages, web pages. So in that Google Sites, it is one of a platform where we can be able to use it and we can be able to create our page. So on web page, if you are going to have it, so it will be more of the people will be having and information. It is like a you're sharing with your complete business information So generally, when we are going to create an social media uh, account, so we are allowed to create a post over there. So where we are going to be very much minimized information, we are going to share it. So do we share it a page together in a post, or it is a short message information? It is going to be like a short message. So we will create one poster. We can say that a image can talk 100 words than the text. But at the same time, we should be also be able to tell about what we are. So on what basis our business is all about. So what is our achievement? What is our goal mission in the future? So what is our kind of integrations we have it with the different brands? So all these things, if I want to tell, it is not going to tell, it is not possible to explain it everything in one single post. So for that reason, before going for the social media platform, I'm trying you to build up your content. So tell to the people that we have all this. So you can bring it on page so that you can be able to drive the traffic from your social media towards your web page also, so that whenever you are going to create a new content and you are going to share that through the social media platforms, you will have a more and more visitors to your page. So what is going to happen when you are going to say that more visitors visit your page means, so in our digital marketing process, the second point it says bring the targeted traffic. So traffic means audience. So it is one of the way I'm going to increase the traffic towards my web page. So that will help me to be there on the top of the result page. So I can be there in the first page of the results, so that I can be able to have more and more visitors. So that is one of the factors that search engine consider to keep you on the top of the result pages. Okay, so let us try with this. So hope you people are able to see my screen. So let us go to, so either you can log into your Gmail account and you can be able to go for the sites option, or you can be able to log in with this web address. So sites.google.com. You can enter with your email ID. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Yeah. So you're going to get logged in to one Google Sites account. So where you will be able to see that there are predefined templates. So an blank site, that is an empty page, you can be able to see it. Either you can create it of your own, however you want it. So you have a templates, predefined templates. So you can be able to choose it based on your business category. So which template would be good for your presentation of your information about your business. Okay. So you can choose any one of it. Okay. So now let me choose this as my business page. So let me know at the same time how many of them are trying with me so that I can be able to make them to do it in a right login. So the people who are trying with me right now, type it as me. Good. That's nice. Fine. So have you people have been able to log into that website, sites.google.com? I'll just type it. Go to this web address and log in with your Gmail account. Good. So once you people are able to log in and you can be able to choose of any of your template which you wanted. Okay. So it is going to be given with one standard and design. So which is going to be helpful for your SEO. So optimizing your web page. So you have to go in that particular format or the designing and web page designing. It is going to be structured in particular way, so which is going to be accepted by the search engines. Okay, so the first thing is you can be able to change with your page name so that when you people are going to log into the sites.google.com, there you will be able to see the list of pages which you have been created. So you should be able to know that which page are you working with. So you can give an identification name of your page. So let me give it as, suppose if you are dealing with multiple businesses, you can be able to have a different pages. So for that reason, you have an identity over there. Okay. So the next thing is, so here, this is for your website. Okay. So now with this, I can also be able to add a logo. It is always suggested on the top of your web page, which we call it as an header. So that header, it should be always been displayed with your business name and with the logo, brand logo. Okay. So let me check it out. After clicking on logo option over there, you can be able to get an option as brand images where it is asking you to upload your logo. So click on upload and you can be able to select this. So let me assume it that this is my business logo, and whenever you are going to add an image on the web page, it is mandatory that you are supposed to add a alter text information, alt text. So whenever you add an image to any web page, either with code or without coding, with template, without template, so either Google sites or it could be any other WordPress website. So wherever you are going to add an image on the web pages, it is mandatory you have to specify this alt text. So what is the use of this alt text? Why it is mandatory means, say a lot of time we ourselves will be experiencing that the image is not going to get opened. It could be the reason the server is not working fine, or my internet speed is not working fine. So any technical reason it could be, if the image does not get opened, so on that particular place, instead of image, so we have to tell that what is this image is all about. What is that content they can expect it on that particular place. So that is called as an alt text. Okay. So if this image does not get open, I will say that it is a company logo, or I'll say it as CT Digital logo. So it's a logo of this brand. Okay. The next, it is asking about the favicon. So here the favicon means it is a site icon. So what is a site icon or favicon means? So if you people are going to see this example, if I get login to this website, for example, okay. So can you see here on the tab name, whatever it is there. So here you can be able to see this symbol. See, even though I have not opened, kept open, but I've opened this page, I can easily say that what is this web pages and what is this web pages. I'll take you to one more. Yeah. See, even though there was no name as Google, I would have been easily found out that even though my multiple pages I've kept open, this symbol itself I can identify and say that yes, this is a Google's website. And by seeing this CB, this symbol itself, I can say this is an ClickBank account or ClickBank website. Okay, so this symbol or the icon, this is called as site icon or favicon. Okay, so this should be as what? So you can create it. Okay, so I'll try to create it. Either I can use the whole uh, logo itself once again over there, but I don't want it. I want to keep it something identical. So for the first time users of Canva website, this is the first thing it is going to ask. Okay. And one more thing is, so why Canva has been recommended is, so in the Canva it is going to give you the exact sizes. So for that particular platform, which resolutions based images are being accepted, so that particular resolutions you can be able to see. See, every image, most of the time, it is going to accept it with whenever it is more than 500 into 500. It should be more than that. Lesser than that, some website will not allow you to upload also. For that reason, Canva is being used because it is going to be fixed with the certain resolutions. Okay. So suppose if I want to change the resolution, okay, when I'm trying with the logo size, it is going to be as 500 into 500. So now let's assume it. I don't want with the 500 into 500. I want it with the 600 into 700, something like that. If I want it, I want it with my own design type. So with my own resolution size. So in that case, you are supposed to have a pro account. It is one option. But even though you are there in the demo account, so we can try to give that resolution and design it. So I can go for a create a design option, and I can go for customize size, and here I can be able to give with whatever the expected sizes you want it. Okay, so let me put it as 600 into 600 example, and I can create a new design. Okay, is if we are desired with the particular resolutions only, then instead of searching using with the predefined option over there, you can be able to use with your own resolution sizes. Okay, so now I'll just take this. I'll not take much time again related to. Okay, okay. So this I'll take it, and I'm going to write a text. Okay, so then I will go and make it as a curve. Okay, so I'll keep it like this as my favicon. Let's try how it works. So now I'll go back and I'll upload it as my favicon. Okay, so this it is going to be shown as my site icon when my web page is going to get opened. So when it is been published, when I've been purchased with the domain. Okay, so when publicly it is available, then whenever my page is going to get open, it is going to be shown the symbol of this in this way, in this particular places. Is that everyone are clear till here about the site icon? That is, so is there any doubt till here?
I actually had network issues. Can you show me the last bit?
Yeah. So, what about others? Is there anyone else have a doubt or clear? Yeah, that is the reason, Smita. So try to use it in a laptop or desktop version rather using with the phone. So there are some features which are not been available. So other than that, I want you people that whether you people were understood that how did we go to the Google Sites website and how did we choose with the template and how did we add it with the business name to the page and how did we add a logo for it and how did we create a favicon and what is favicon. Okay, so I'll just repeat it for you, Amulya, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so to reach this screen, so I had been clicked on the add logo option. So in case if you are not able to see this option, so you can click on the navigation settings. There is a settings option. So here you can click on the brand images also, so that you will be asked to add your company logo, which will be shown on the top or the header of your web page. Then you are supposed to write with the alternative text. That means when this image does not get open, so it has to tell that what is that image is all about. So that is alt text. The next part is favicon. Favicon means the site icon, the symbol, whatever you are able to see it on your page heading, or we can call it as a title. These are all site titles. So next to this site titles, whatever this symbol you are able to see, these are called as favicon or site icons. So what should be my site icon? So that we have been uploaded, and I don't want to use the same logo as a favicon. For that reason, I went to the Canva and I have been created all this. Okay, so you have to know that what should be your identity in which all the places. Okay, so were you been able to understand that how did we create this?
Yes, sir, that I did.
Okay, that's fine. So is that you have any doubt right now?
No, sir, I just didn't have the connection, so I just wanted to see if I
Okay,
missed
okay.
anything. That's it.
No problem. Fine, good. So now we got to know that what is brand images in the settings. Then whatever you are going to add it in this screen, everything it is going to get auto saved. Okay, so most of the options or most of the places whenever you are going to place any information either in a text format or an image format or a video link, anything you added, so it is going to get auto saved. There is no option of clicking on save now or done, anything like that. Okay, so you can be able to just add it, it gets saved automatically. The next thing is in the settings, if you go to the navigation, so you can be able to see before going to this navigation, I just want to people to observe here. See on the left hand side, the logo and the business name. Then the right hand side, you can be able to see this web pages. See, these are all the pages of your website. So now whatever we are doing it, it is on the home page. So there are another few more pages. So by default, it has been created few pages. Do you want to use it in the same name or do you want it in some other names? So you can be able to decide it. So in case if you want to change or you want to add one page, so what you are supposed to do it is on the right hand side, you will be able to see this tool. Okay, so on this tools, you have a insert related. That means anything you want to add it into your web page. Either it is in the form of a text, or do you want to add an image, or do you want to link any other website, or do you want to pick from any images or file types from the Google Drive, you can be able to insert it. Okay, so then the second one is pages. So here it will show that in this website, how many web pages are being already created. It is predefined. So suppose I don't want this particular page in the name of schedule. So if you click here, it will show that how your schedule page will look like. So do you want to use this or you don't want this at all? Then you can move the cursor on that particular page name and there is a three dots over there next to that name on the corner. You can click on this and you can be able to delete it. So if you feel it that this page is nowhere required, so you can delete it directly. Okay, so for example, I'll just go for newsletter. So I feel it this is not required, I'll just delete it. Okay, now it is only two pages. Now I want this page, but I don't want in this name. Okay, I want to change the name. You can change it. So same place, you go click on the three dots, you click on the properties, so you can be able to rename it. So what name we can give it? So for example, about us. So that means you can have a separate page to tell about your company or organization or your business. So click on done. So you have a home page, about us page. Suppose with this you want to add few more pages, you can click on this plus symbol below to that. So you can click on new page and you can give the name of that page. So for example, I'll say that services. Okay. So since it is my business is related to the education, so I'll say it as courses. Click on done. So you have multiple pages. You can add a number, but be sure that all the pages, whatever you're going to create it, you're going to feed up with all those information. So do not just create a page and keep it empty. So it means it is an incomplete pages. Okay. So do not keep an incomplete page. So you can be able to create the pages however you want it. Now under this, if you want, so with the sub pages we can say. So for example, I want this courses should be there as two other pages which is called as IT course can see here another subpage. I'll create it as non-IT course. Okay, so you can see here, you might have been experienced with such kind of options when you visit to any pages. Okay, so if they click on the IT courses, it has to lead to one particular page where it will talk about that particular information. Same way for the other one. Okay, so like this, you can be able to add it with the multiple pages. Now, this one, whatever the page names it is showing, do you want to be highlighted in the header, or do you want to hide it so that whenever the people wants to search for any particular page, they can go to the particular option, then only it has to list out all this page names. So if you want to change it, you can go for the settings in the navigation. So the mode right now it is shown as top. You can change it to side. Okay, so you can see that web pages name are not being highlighted on the top of the screen. It is going to be shown over here as a sidebar. So when they click on this, it is going to show like this. So how many of them will prefer for the top or side, which could be a better option? Is it a top or is it a side?
So can you do the last step once again?
Okay. So is it creating the page or is it the changing the navigation path now?
Changing the navigation path, sir.
Okay. So are you able to see a settings screen, a settings option on the left hand side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can click on this. You have a very first option as a navigation. In this, the first option is mode. So you have an option of side or top. So right now we were there in the side option. If I change it to top, so it changes. So like this. Again, if you want to bring it on the side by hiding it, so you can again go here in the navigation mode, you can change it to side. Is that clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we have seen how to create the multiple pages for this website. Now let me go to the home page, the first screen, how it has to be. So you can see that there is an image already. So I don't want to use this. I wanted some other images. Okay. So let me go to a website where I can. So I recommend people to use a websites like pexels.com, and there is one more website as Pixabay. So these websites are going to give you a free images. So why not Google? Google also will give you. The problem is, so most of your images are not going to be there with the right resolution. Secondly, you are not going to have an image without the watermark. So there will be an IPR, that is International Patent Rights Act. So there on that you will be facing some problems when you are going to download the images directly from any search engines. So for that reason, you can go to these two websites. I'll just name it in the chat. You can save it later part. So one is www.pexels.com and another website is pixabay.com. So these two websites, you can be able to use it to download free images. Okay. So suppose if I go here, so I want to keep it social media marketing. So I want some images related to the social media marketing. So you can be able to see here. Okay. So I can go to this and there are some images are which are being asked to download it on charges, but most of it are at free. So you can go to the download and you can see the resolutions. So whichever it is going to be better for you, you can use it. So I can use this image. So let me try of adding this. So you can go for image, upload. Give me a minute. Yeah, so sorry for the inconvenience. Yes, we are being downloaded an image. So we will try to fit it to the screen. Is it going to be good? Is it looking good? Is it fine? So you can be able to change the size also. So you can be able to select it how you want it with what size. Okay, so no image, only the title name is okay. Then title only a smaller size, little bit bigger, and a little bit more bigger. So with what way you want to use it. So do you want this text to be added on that screen? So if you want to highlight with any kind of a headline, you can take it, or a title of your page if you want it, you can be able to choose it. So with what size also you can be able to choose it. So you can see here. So you can choose any of this. So you can press Ctrl Z for, okay. So suppose if you don't want also, you can be able to delete it. So let's assume it this image is going to be more than better for us. Okay. So this particular block is complete right now. Now I can be able to use as a spacer. So this is called as a spacer. So I have a gap in between these two contents. So in case if you want to add an image in between this image and this text, you can use on the right hand side as an image option. You can drag and drop. Okay. Or you can select it, the block, and if you click on it, it will take it below to that. Okay. So do you want to add it only one single image, or do you want to add it an image with an text information? So this is only an image. If you want to explain that image, so you can be able to use it and content block in this similar way. So do you want one single image with one text information? Do you want it to use with an two images with text, or only the images, or with the images, multiple images with the text information, or only the images? You have a multiple format, so you can be able to choose any one of it. But do not mess with the contents. Okay, so try to keep it an image. So this is like a cover image of your website. Then it has been with a spacer. You can see here on the right hand side, this is called as a spacer. Okay, so that spacer we have been used it. After that, do you want to tell anything important concept about your business? So something highlighted part. So if you want it, you can be able to explain it. Then you have an images list. Okay. So you can be able to replace all these contents however you want it. Okay. So you can be able to take an sample of any other's website. So for example, uh, let me check with this website. How does it look? Yeah. So you can be able to take such kind of an references and you can be able to try to duplicate the same. Okay. So if not this many contents, so try to keep it with minimum information. Okay. So if you see this, this was our cover image what we had it over there. So the same way I can be able to bring this digital marketing services. So I can bring it over here as an header, text box. Yeah. So here I can be able to the title. So let me change with the size, style, and orientation. So color of this. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So after this, if I want to tell anything, so similar to this, I want an call to action button. That means as soon as I see this page, if I feel it, yes, I want this kind of a services. So what is the next thing? Either I have to call up them, okay, or I can be able to click and button. So these are called as the CTA buttons. So call to action buttons. So you can be able to click on it and you can be able to reach to the destination page or to a website or to one payment gateway or to any other resources link. Okay, so if I click on this, you will be asked to give all your details. This is a lead generation form. So there is a separate form for this. A page is created over here also. So the same way I can be able to create it over here also. So how to create such kind of a link? Okay, so I'll keep it over here. Digital business solution, and I can be able to explain this. Okay, so let me try to add a button. So you have an option here as a button. Click on this and you can be able to give a link for them. For example, I'll say it as call now or contact us. And here I am supposed to give a link that where they have to go to that particular page. So I can make them to get connected to my courses page and I'll click on insert. So this button is created over here. So now this page, yeah, okay. So the button will be like this. If they are going to click on this, it will take to the courses page. Or if you want to link it to any external sources page, so you can give that link of that particular website also in that same place. Okay, so now if I am going to see this, how does it looks when anyone is going to see my web pages? So let me check it out. You have an option over here as preview. So click on this preview and you can be able to see that how does your web page will look like. If anyone is going to open your web page, so this is how it looks like. Okay, and if they move the cursor over here, it will show with an and symbol. So that means it's a clickable. So if it is clicked over there, so you will be taken to another page where you have been directed it. Is that everyone have understood with this? How did we use this button? Is it useful? Good. So you can be able to think in your way. So what could be the best kind of button action you can give it for them, for your audience? Because for me, I want the people to get connected with me. So they have to buy the courses from me, or they have to join for the courses online or offline like that. But for you people, if you people are going to be an sales driven website or business, so where you want to sell the products, so in that cases you can be able to ask them to use the order now, buy now, add to cart. So like that you can be able to give with a different kinds of call to action button. Okay, so whenever you are going to view your web page, So you have to view it in three versions. So this is in the desktop version. If you see in the tablet, so how does it looks when you're using a tab? So whether all the contents what you have it, is it fine fit in that screen? Is it looking good? And you can go for the mobile version. So is this okay for you? So you have to view with all this ways. So when you feel it that it is not completing with your information, so then you can be able to change the content however you want it. Okay. So once you have been done with the preview, you can click on this close button and you can come back to your original screen where you want to create your content. Okay. So you came to know how to add a text, how to add a button. So in the same way, you can be able to add an images. So you can be able to add an image with the text information, only images, multiple images with the text information. You can be able to choose it over here. Okay. At the same time, if you see that there are some pages will be there where you are going to see that the slideshow of the images will happen. So the images will be keep on moving, or if you click on an arrow button, it will take you to the next image on the same place. So if you want such type of an images, so you can be able to add it by using an option called image carousel. Okay, so let's assume it I want it over here. Click on the image carousel. So here it will ask you to add it at least two images. Okay. So let me keep it some images ready. I'll go to this pixels. So let me give it for example. So I'll download few images. Okay, so let me keep it with these three images and add it. So I've been added all the three images. So you can add n numbers. So click on insert. So you can be able to see the images over here. Okay. So now if I am going for the preview, so you can be able to see this images. You can see this arrow button. So like this, I can be able to add up multiple images on the same place. Okay. So you can be able to add your content in this multiple images also. Okay. Then you can also be able to add with your YouTube link of any video if you want to add it. Then you can also be able to add your location wise map information, social media links if you have been created with the social media accounts and you have been created business pages on the social media and you want to link the people from this website to your social media accounts, so that also it is possible. So you can be able to make use of all these features. Okay, so I want you people to try it out with all these options. Okay, so try to create one single page which can have a minimal information about your business. Okay, take a reference of any other web pages. Try to duplicate it. Don't duplicate the content. Same as it is. Don't copy and paste it. Use the designing part. So try to copy the designing thing and try to implement your content into that web page. Okay. So once everything is been done, so if you feel it, you can be able to change with the for the background of your web pages, the colors. If you want to change it, you can be able to go for a themes and you can be able to change it over here. So as of now, it is there with this. So you can use the other kind, see, and color combinations. You can change it, the look and feel. Okay. So once everything you feel it is fine, then you can be able to publish it. So click on publish. So the web address, it is going to show with your business name. Do you want to use it the same or do you want to change it? You can change it. So you can see that your website as of now, it is going to be with this address. Okay, so you can click on publish. In case if you want to buy it with your own website address, you can be able to buy it through this. Click on publish and web pages generated. Website is being created. So you can click on view over here and you can see here on the top the website address, it is going to be like this. So now you can be able to use this website address wherever you want to share your content. Okay, so don't keep with all this spamming contents. So try to remove this and feed it up with the right information. Is that clear, everyone? So will you be able to create a content on your own website page? Good. Fine. So any doubt is there, you can be able to ask through the WhatsApp group or keep it ready for the next session so that we can be able to clarify on the same. Okay, where can we find the recorded classes? I think you will be receiving the a recorded session link in the WhatsApp group. Is it not available? A link will be provided of everyday sessions. So today's sessions recording it will be shared on the next day through the group, through the YouTube platform. Yeah. So attendance, it will be automatically, it will be generated whenever you are going to log in to the session. So what timing you have been joined and what time you have been exited. So everything it will be recorded from the software itself. So it will be taken automatically. Is there any other questions? So I'll give a minute of time. You can ask any questions if you have it. Is that everyone are clear for this today's concept? Creation of the Google site page. Yeah, so you have to make your website through this Google site, publish it, share the link, that's it. Either it is an half made or you have been tried something or if you have been completed, but I want to start. So I want to get confirmed that you people were able to get started with this because it is not so easy that you can be able to create a website in a day or a half a day. So I just want you people to have a start. You have to understand with the features what are the options are there. Is it possible to create your own kind of dreamed or imaginary websites? So try, I want it. So once you people are tried and you have been published that even after you have been done only a half a page of it or a bit of it, I want that link. I want to confirm that you people are being created with your account and you have been started to do it and you have been having a link of it so that it says that you have been practicing it, right? So hope I expected that I can get it a link of your website pages. So if any kind of difficulties or any kind of challenges you had it or something you want to share it with your experience, you have been happy or whatever you felt it, you can be able to share it the same in the tomorrow session, right? So fine, we'll wind up for the day. So thank you all. Have a nice time.